Another classic from Bally. One of our customers, Obi, brought his family down to pick up their Bally CYBERNAUT. But what he didn't tell us is he was bringing a whole basket full of treats. Anyway, here we go. Oh, come on in. Obi is here. He told me, you should come.
Todd.
Look,
Frank.
he's here to pick up his beautiful game.
Sweet Pea,
Come in.
after you give the gift to the boys, the
gift?
TNT.
Wow.
Just give me the coffee. Look at this.
All the way.
Wow.
Stuff from Connecticut.
From Connecticut.
Even though we're New Yorkers.
Oh, I love it. Come on, guys.
Kids.
Oh boy, now
Hello.
You say hi,
Frank.
Frank.
Hey, how's it going? Got your
What?
TNT
Sing,
shirt
man.
on? Yeah, you too.
Absolutely. Remember my cousin Donnie, right?
How's it going, buddy?
Hello.
Humming.
We're going to look at this in a second because I'm going to show you the most beautiful CYBERNAUT on planet Earth.
Oh.
You know what that means? The guy that got the last one's going to be pissed.
Well, we did some extras here. Steven did, and so did Jason. And we've added in the tube. See this strip? Isn't that neat?
Beautiful.
And it's tied into this circuit. So that light flashes that. So it's a really neat, look at that.
The light-o-matic buttons.
That's right.
Look at that.
Now, Obi, I've got to tell you something. Obi strayed. He went on Fleabay and bought one of these.
Bad job.
And it was $1,400 and it was a wreck. Wasn't it?
Learn by my mistakes. The $500 lesson. Never, ever, ever buy from anybody but TNT. Ever. Ever. And you'll wait for it, right?
Well, you wait for it.
Waited for it.
You do wait. Look at all these games everybody's waiting for. They're all screaming. You do wait for it, but it is worth the wait.
Look at this CYBERNAUT, right?
Look at the cabinet.
Look at that.
It's absolutely stunning. Now,
See?
Stephen put the side metal, metal on, just like the last one.
Beautiful.
We combined two CYBERNAUTs to make one perfect set of plastics. They're 99% perfect. But none of them have any cracks. But you know what I did? You know what I did, girls? I went and took all the plastics off and sent them out and had them scanned, professionally scanned. And we are going to make 5 sets of CYBERNAUT plastics. 5.
Cool.
One for the one next door, because I took all the plastics, I robbed them. One for a spare that I'm going to keep for another CYBERNAUT to come in. And I'm going to sell 3 of them. And then I'll be able to buy my Bentley.
Todd, let me ask you a question. Only 900 made. How many you think right now in this world that are maybe even operable?
I would say maybe 300. Maybe
We've done
300.
a couple.
Well, we had 5 of them. We have maybe 4 or 5 pass through.
Because you don't really see parts for them at all.
Well, I can tell you this: a lot of them were in this area because we had a Bally distributor. So a lot of them stayed in the Philly area because they were selling them around here. Because the ones we picked up were from the different vendors.
Yeah, the other thing is the parts catalogs don't even list this game.
Oh,
When
yeah,
you try to
yes.
look up a generic parts
Bally
list.
abandoned the parts. They pretty much didn't have any.
Did you have to do any touch up to the glass?
Steven, did you?
I mean, it looks.
I may have done a little.
Looks flawless.
I think I did.
Be careful, looks like it's really leaning. I don't like the way it's sitting.
Oh, it's sitting on that wood.
Look at that glass, kid.
No, the glass looks perfect.
Gorgeous.
No touch-up, Steven.
No.
And we have the stupid bright LEDs in the back.
Look at that, huh? Put your sunglasses on.
Everything is
Call them
super
Todd
bright.
Hold that for Todd to hold that. You got it, Todd?
Yeah, you know what? This was the Bally's smartest idea to have these swing open doors. It was such a great idea, and they only
Now
they
this-
stopped doing it.
This part is always destroyed. That one piece is always destroyed.
Well, the one next door had a good one, and that'll of course will be in our kit. So when we sell the plastic set, so we'll have every single.
This
plastic.
is genius. These little little protectors.
Yep.
Awesome
They're
idea.
from ice. They
Okay.
cost $1 each, but they now have a minimum. I think it's a $50 minimum order, but it's not a problem.
You
We
didn't come
order
up with that
400 or
idea,
500.
Frank?
No.
Come on.
I do the stuff back
Actually,
here. I put
this
the battery
idea-
board in for you.
Did you?
Yeah, I made
Sweet.
a handmade one until I actually
Get out of here.
produced
There it is.
Well,
I
this is the only game to use this specific board. There's no chip in this socket because everything is held at.
But anyway, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, it already had the thing in there, and I didn't like the way it was mounted, so I actually took it back out, This is the customer's game, and I made it just for you.
Thank you, Frank. That is
You also
awesome.
changed all the sockets.
I changed all the sockets,
Gorgeous.
so that takes hours, but you won't have any problems with it now.
We have a new sticker, a new. Oh no!
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
I did the sockets on the
Now,
soundboard too.
we also the soundboard here has new capacitors, and you also took out the.
No, I replaced it.
There was a cap though that you have to cut out of it. So
It's just because it's a
doesn't burn it
tantalum. I put an electrolytic in it. Works fine.
up. There we are. Good.
And when you see that infamous sticker, you know it was serviced right and everything was cold.
That's what we
soldered
hope.
and-
But look, we had to change these two boards to run the LEDs. We have these two boards. However, even after we did this, if any of you have a Cybernaut, Frank still had a little flicker in 3 of these lights.
A couple of these, and this arrow for some reason flickered.
So he put in a.
I put the. We can show it. I had to put resistors
Actually,
in
let me
there.
show you that.
You lit up this right here. That's nice.
Yes, that
that
was
up.
added. That
Beautiful.
was added.
Just do me
You
a
can see
favor.
the socket right there.
Yep.
What?
And you gotta have the sticker. See, this is not a real TNT machine without this right there.
That means that somebody who knows what they're doing worked on it, and it wasn't me. Now look, inside, now that we have you're happy with it. Obviously we have brand new plungers and links, brand new end of stroke switches, brand new sleeves. We also put the resistors in place.
There's one here. Just run a 220 ohm resistor between the. Basically runs in parallel with the LEDs. Just because this doesn't use regular transistors to control the lights, and the LEDs just don't put enough of a load on it for it to
So
fully
we
turn
had,
them
he had to
off.
make a small hole to run
So
the
I just did
others.
all of these because some of them were flickering all the time, some were intermittently flickering, and this happened on the last Cybernaut too. I had to do the same thing in the last one.
Beautiful work.
Now, obviously, we have Bendy here lighting our. That's why that's so bright. We got that there.
Let's finally patent that, Bendy.
Yes, it's officially by Jason, and of course, you can see our LED lighting system, all wire tied nice and neat. I need to claim. I need to claim credit for something, Frank. Can I just say I did everything on this?
You made the sale. I don't even think you did that.
Brand new drop targets,
Oh,
the
yeah.
originals,
Yeah,
the
of
original
course.
Guardians, right? Those are
Yes,
not.
Flash Gordon was the same one.
Beautiful.
And of course, it has the same wonderful grinding, famous sound. And look, one of the few games you can get a special just by the first shot. Very first shot, you can get yourself a special. However, somebody said, you'll never do it. And I said, no, you gotta be able to do it. Just hitting 3 switches. Now, girls, it's gonna be your job to play this. So I'm gonna hold the flipper right here. Now, wait a minute. Now, one of you step up, girls. Hold the button in and take over. Now, come over here. And now, you continue to play.
Now, where's the ball? You see the ball right there, Sweet Pea? Go.
There you go. But she's aiming for the L, which is a very good thing to aim for. Now, as you can see, look, see that's flashing, and so is our strip in the back. And it looks really nice. It's wired in and wire tied in, so it's just like the factory did it. A
Absolutely.
little harder, just a hair harder. Oh, you know what? This will shift over slightly. Don't forget that top critical flipper. Now, Frank played it for a while, and he did conclude that it is a hard game.
Yep. I told.
It's a hard game.
You got to hit all these in order.
Nice shot.
You can hit them and get points, but you just won't.
Right, you don't complete it.
One more ball, Sweet Pea. Want to try back up? Okay. Nice shot. Once you get past those Guardians, you get into the ion generator.
It's going to take a while. You don't want a game that's too easy.
Absolutely. This
You want
is.
to be able to master the game, and then
Not get bored of it too fast.
yeah, you don't want to.
I mean, the Playfield had the factory Mylar in it.
Yeah, and he took that off.
Unbelievable. Gorgeous.
Took all that off.
Absolutely gorgeous. You replaced this one, right? That's nice. The flipper.
They're all new, all 3 of them.
Now, also, I will point this out. The back is now lit from below. You can actually see the lighting we added back here, Frank. If you come over here, So it's subtle, but we have lighting.
In a dark room, it'll stand
Yes.
out.
So the top targets now light up nice and bright. Beautiful. More additions, and of course we have we call it the Discotron team molding.
Discotron.
Discotron team molding.
Gorgeous. Love it. It is gorgeous, isn't it?
And now what's really gorgeous is my gift.
Can open up. There's some goodies in there for the boys, right? Let's have them open up.
Now, or is everything for me or for the boys?
It's for you and the boys. So Todd, you decide what you want to do. So pull out the plaque first and sign.
Okay, let's get the plaque out.
And what does it say?
Aha! Give me the coffee and TNT
And look at the
Amusements.
finger. And no one gets hurt at the body. See the little finger? Huh? And
Which
no one
finger?
gets hurt.
Is this finger?
Which finger is that one? And we signed it in the back.
Oh, look. To Todd, Pam, and the TNT family, thanks for all the hard work you do for the fans. We love your videos, excellent restoring work on these vintage games. Love the Ennis family. And everyone's name is
Look at
there.
all those children. They all wanted to be here because I got one at my wife's literally after here.
But the name's not here yet.
Priscilla. There
That's
she's
gonna.
coming.
Oh, so you definitely.
Yep, we got to count her, include her in.
You got Priscilla.
So awesome.
Somebody actually commented on the last Cybernaut that they wanted to know what that grinding sound was or something. And I
Cybernaut.
said, well, that's the back sound. You can turn that off. There is a feature in level 18. The numbers will all come up here, and you set it at 3 to get the maximum sound. But if you set it at 0, you get basic old-fashioned sounds. And then 01, one of the settings will turn the background sound off, but leave all the other sounds. But I think you should run it maximum.
Absolutely.
And Denise, boy, it's a beauty. Now let's go through the rest
see
of
what we
this.
got. Let's see what we got.
We're in the kitchen now. Look, we found a perfect place to put your sign, Obi.
Awesome.
More of my favorite thing. And now we're going to look and see what you guys got.
And this is Connecticut coffee.
Connecticut.
Okay, you got some organic stuff in there. It's supposed to be really popular in there.
Well, let's see. Let's start.
Now,
New England maple. Maple.
smell that bag.
It's like pancakes.
Smell
Did you
it.
smell it too? Were you there when? Were you here? Give it a smell.
Nice, right?
Ah, look. Snickerdoodles. It is sweet and cinnamon scented. Reminiscent of your
I can't smell
favorite
that one.
cookie.
You
I
like this
can't.
now. Not that
No
one.
smell.
The-
It's a sealed foil
Try
bag. It better. I'm sure it has a good smell. Ah, and mint.
I go to Trader Joe's.
That'll be just enough to get me home. Wow! Look, chocolate raspberry sticks.
Very addicting. I don't know if you ever had them. Very good. Right?
They look great. Another maple. I got 2 maples.
Gotta go double.
Wow, this is terrific. And aha! Coffee. Oh, premium
candy.
coffee candy. You know what? I've only had a couple pieces in all the years I've been alive. I never ever had coffee candy. Very little bit. And then we got a second one. Good, because I have plenty to put in my ashtray coming home. Dante's Inferno. I can't smell that one either. It's
No,
too
they got
sealed.
them sealed. And this
Boy.
one was interesting because it said something about on the road.
Well, that's a bold dark roast, Central and South American, and this one's sweet aromas of cocoa and nut, balanced with caramel, a great coffee for that long trip.
Huh? Okay.
Wow, what a treasure trove of coffee! Gosh, you guys are great, and you know I love my coffee.
Absolutely. That's why we gotta make sure we're keeping you guys going.
Well, thank
We
you
need
very, very much. Thank you very much.
You say thank
Thank you
you.
very much, and I have to shake. We have to. It's very kind of you.
course.
You're going to make my guys so happy. Well, I mean, they'll be much appreciated. We do it. But are you girls hungry now? Well, you know what? We can have lunch real quick. We can do it, of course, with a little cinema magic. See, I promised you lunch.
That's right.
Thank you.
Yes.
See?
You come on a long trip from Connecticut. We got to do something
Where's the steak and lobster?
before we That's before we load the Cybernaut. Yeah, we better get back there as soon as you guys finish. Here, Obi, come back here. Now, wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Holiday weekend, bye.
But wait a minute, we're not done.
Yeah, I'm leaving too.
But you can't go too. Wait a minute. Hold it. No. Kurt's gone.
Jonathan?
Kurt gets off, and so does Jonathan.
God?
Frank, you gotta finish.
Short
I'm gonna
round?
show Obi
That's
this.
nice of you, Frank. That's
See?
nice of you to stay.
You're so mean.
Yeah, I guess.
The artist.
Where's the check?
Look what's coming. Look what's coming, Obi.
Oh, look at that. High speed. That was a great one.
Yep, a high-speed new overlay for this play field. Look over here, Frank and Obi. We got the surface all prepared. We got this all smoothed off. All the numbers are scraped off, so it's ready for the overlay. Nice and smooth. This is going to be
And you
nice.
wanted Steve to touch it off.
That's all right. He could have touched that up.
Wow, look at that.
Look at this asteroids. Customer been making payments on it. He just made his last payment. And what he's getting is an original asteroids, of course. This is the Ally system. But I want to show you something, Obi. Apparently, they came up with this right here. See this adapter? So this harness, this connector is from Atari. You could adapt your door to either run on the Ally, the original Ally door, or you can plug it right into their newer door just by adding that
That's
cable.
awesome.
So it's something unique. We still have to put the wire ties on it, so it's finished.
Now, he definitely paid for it, and I wanted to buy it. Can I take it with me? And he definitely paid
I've
it
got
off?
another one in the warehouse, I can say.
That's beautiful.
And
Take
we got
this
to
one, we'll
deliver
get the
this
other one ready.
Tuesday. The guy's going to have a
The red
stroke.
T molding looks.
I'll just stay late and get the other one
The
ready.
customer said pick out the right color. So we're either going to do blue, dark blue, Citron blue, or red. And we thought we'd do the red. Also, we find chrome works nice. New overlay, new buttons. You can see it's the later board because the buttons are blinking together. Monitor's all rebuilt. Beautiful, gorgeous picture back here.
Paper looks great, too.
Yes, it's beautiful. Just like me. Yeah. Oh! Anyway, logic board, we cleaned all the chips on the board. Actually, Joe, a coin service, serviced the board for us. He does repair asteroids boards. Thank goodness. Of course, the Bob Roberts caps. Bob Roberts cap on the bottom. A new fuse block, okay? The television set up top here has been rebuilt. We still have to put the see, you always put your strain relief screw back in. That's one of the last things we'll do before it goes out. So there's no chance anybody
Thought it
can
was
tug
ready.
that stuff. It's not
Speaking of
ready.
tugging.
We don't even have the door finished.
Why are we
No,
filming
It's
it?
going out Tuesday because I don't have time to finish it. Look, original back door still has the instruction card on it. So you can figure things out on your own. What do you think, Obi? Is it nice?
Beautiful. Now I want one.
Do you know how many of these we sold? Too many. I have to
Can you
count
just
them
start
again.
giving them away then? Instead of just selling them?
We'll just...
Well, Obi, it's wrapped up.
Oh,
And what we
my
were waiting to tell you is that for every Cybernaut you buy, you get a free asteroid.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna look at this. Look at this.
All
Gorgeous.
wrapped up. I think we should find the family and get it loaded because you got a long drive ahead.
Yeah,
of you.
long drive.
But look, can you believe in the same cabinet system almost as the that just came in? That is a what is that? Hard bodies.
Ice cold beer. Never heard of
Ice
that.
cold
That's a nice
Yeah,
piece.
that one's going out Monday too. Bunch of stuff are going out Monday. Bunch of stuff.
Ghosts and goblins. Yeah, you got a lot of
But
those.
I think it's time we get you out so we can get you because right now, if you leave right now, you won't get home until 6:30. And it's the holiday weekend.
We all got a player.
Well then let's get this loaded. Okay, ready?
Yep.
I'm gonna let him do all the work.
Well, don't drop it.
Hold on, Doug. Hold on.
Rubber mat.
Hold on, rubber.
Rubber mat!
Rubber. Watch out, kids.
I thought you were better prepared, Obi.
Well, the rubber mat's gonna help us from not moving. You got it? Yeah. Yep. And if keep it from not moving. Push it down towards you. There you go. That's good. Perfect. Bob?
I'm not gonna slam the brakes on, so I don't want to.
Care package,
Ball, bolts,
has
head
ball
bolt.
bolts, even a solder pencil.
Awesome.
So you'll be able to fix
Okay.
simple things. Girls, are you ready to go home?
Yeah. Yeah.
They've had about enough, haven't they? Well, we've come to the best part. The best part where I can do this. This is my favorite part. Okay, guys, I think we're all loaded. Now, get out!
You really kicking us out?
Well, yeah.
Wait.
Why? What are you going to do about it?
I
Huh?
think we should get him back.
What are you going to do about
We're
it?
gonna zap you out of here, Todd.
Ah!
did it, Lee.
But little do they know that I have the last laugh because I'm editing. Ha 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 ha.